Hello, hello everyone. This is Miss Spann's Fundamentals of Learning, 5 tips in 5 minutes. If this is your first time joining us, please hit the subscribe button. Now we're going to hop right into it. So I was asked the question, do kindergartners write? And what does their writing look like? And the answer is yes, 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 they do write. And I'm going to give you 5 of the most common types of writing that I taught when I was in the classroom, but there are a variety of different things that they do. But the most common ones I'm going to share with you today. Okay, so of course we teach them how to write their letters. And most of the time we start with their name. So if using my son's name, Princeton, we teach them that the first letter in your name is always capital. And then you write the rest of the letters in your name lowercase. Now we have conversations about tall letters, short letter, hanging letters, okay? But that will be a different video. We also teach them about writing their numbers. Now in kindergarten, by the end, their goal is to know how to write the number 0 all the way to 20, okay? So we teach them that when we write our team numbers, the 1 is always first. And then if I'm writing 12, the 2 would be next. If I'm writing 15, the 1 is always first. And then the 5. Okay, because we don't want them to reverse that and write the 5 first and then the 1, because then that would be 51. So we have a lot of conversations about what way to, or what order to write their numbers in. Okay, we also write a lot of sentences in kindergarten, and usually it includes their sight words. And we'll have another conversation about sight words later, but the sentence usually includes themselves, it includes a sight word and something that they can do or something that they see. Okay, so for my example, if I'm writing a sentence, and we teach them that the first word in the sentence is always capital, like pizza. And they can either put period at the end of the sentence or exclamation mark. Okay, so then what we do is we take that sentence and we turn it into a book. So kindergartners write books, okay? They are authors. So on the front cover, mine would be a lot more detailed than this, because we also teach them about drawing pictures and adding a lot of details to their front cover. But just keeping it consistent, I wrote a sentence, I like pizza. So the title of my book is going to be I Like. Princeton is the author and the illustrator. So it would say by Princeton down at the bottom. And then we go into his book. And then on his first page, he writes I like pizza. And he draws a picture of a pizza. Okay. So on the second page, we have a conversation about him picking something different that he likes. So maybe he would pick ice cream. So then he would write a sentence, I like ice cream, and he would draw a picture of the ice cream inside of the box. And I usually let them write about 3 pages when they first start writing books. Then his last page could be, I like dogs, or I like cars, or I like music. And then he would write that sentence and he would draw a picture of it. Okay, the last thing, and I think it's one of the most important pieces of writing, it's actually called labeling. So we have them draw a picture, and in the beginning we expect them to write the first letter in whatever their picture is. So let's say they drew these 3 pictures on their page. Okay, so I would say, tell me about your drawing. Okay, and they may say this is a flower. So I would expect them to write the letter F. They may say this is a sun. I would expect them to write an S. And this is me. Now, if they know the sight word me, they might write M-E or just an M. Now, as they learn more and they learn more about letters and sounds, I would expect them to write the whole word for all 3 of the pictures. But that's just one other part of writing that we do. So we write our name in letters. We write our numbers. We write sentences, we turn those sentences into books, and we label pictures, okay? If you enjoyed this video, if you like these topics, please click the link in the description. There is more information that I would like to share with you. And this has been Miss Spann's Fundamentals of Learning, 5 tips in 5 minutes. And I will see you all next week.